Welcome to Santaroga Surplus. We're going to be doing a magazine test and review. As with many people, I have recently acquired a Beretta 81. This is the Cheetah in 32 ACP. These are surplus police pistols from Italy, and they're going really inexpensively right now, depending on source and condition, $210 to about $275. They are exceptional in the 32 world because they are double stack. So they have 12 rounds of magazine capacity plus one in the chamber, and they are double action, but with manual decock. That's your half cock, pull the trigger, see the hammer is all the way down, pull the trigger, half cock. You can put the safety on in half cock, in decock, and full cock. Okay, the safety is ambidextrous, so it's actually pretty nice. I do not like the magazine release as much as I thought I would, and I could fix that if I want to put an extended one on. I don't like the fatness of the grips for the size of the pistol, and I don't think there's a lot you can do about that. There's not really a whole lot there to shave down. I'll take a look at that with some carbon fiber later, maybe. See what I want to do. The grip strap, it's not bad, but it feels like it's supposed to be a full-size pistol, and it's not, if that makes any sense. So, most of these are coming into the country and being sold with one magazine. Magazines are the big issue right now. This is one original stock magazine. It has witness holes for 4, 8, and 12 rounds. It has a flat metal follower. We'll do a close-up of this shortly. Your magazine stop point is right there. You know, it's got lots of nice ridges here for rigidity. This is a Mechgar. I've got 3 of them. Production magazine for the Model 81 in 32. It has a follower that is not flat, so the follower actually cups the round, and the bolt hold open is part of the plastic follower, whereas on the original magazine the bolt hold open is here. It's part of the follower, but it's not the same part of the follower. We'll do close-ups again. And then I also have, these are magazines that have been modified by Ropertson's Trading Post. They're on Gunbroker and on the web, and they take a 380 magazine, adjust the feed lips, and then they Dremel out just a little bit of the bolt hold open so that it matches the height of the production magazine, at least in theory. Why am I doing this test? Aside from the fact that anything that's modified and custom made should be examined, there's reports online, especially on Reddit, that the pinned 10-round version of this magazine, the conversion magazine, converted from 380 to 32 ACP, mostly feed lips and a little bit of adjustment on the bolt hold open, the pinned 10-round version does not work. The last 2 rounds seem to always jam. My question is that the follower? Is that part of the pinned follower? It's a different follower, okay, because it's designed to be a 10-round magazine in a 12-round body. So in order to prevent modifying it in band states, they change things internally so that you theoretically can't switch followers out or whatever. So when I started reading the reviews, or the thread on Reddit, the first thing I noticed was that they were not talking about the 12-round magazine. They were talking about a modified 10-round magazine. And that's always going to be questionable to start with. Production magazine. All right. Flat metal follower. I believe it's steel. It doesn't look like it's aluminum, and you can't work aluminum this way. The bolt hold open is right here, or the slide hold open is right here. Okay? Moves like that. Witness holes and rigidity sheet metal. It is marked with the caliber on the bottom. Mekar, new base plate. Literally says model 8-380-13 on them. Okay, but it is a 32 ACP set of feed lips. Okay, and if you look very carefully at the Ropertson one when we get to it, the bolt hold open position is correct for 32. So what I think they did is probably they made the initial stampings and they marked them 380, or that's the model number. The Ropertson's Trading Post modification. The follower, the plastic follower itself, is pretty much the same. It has not been modified. There's no Dremel marks in here. There are Dremel marks right here where the bolt hold open part has been ground down a little bit. Okay? The reason it's ground down a little bit, I think, is so that it does not activate when you still have one round in the magazine. Because 32 is smaller than 380, so the bolt hold open is going to sit a little higher. That's the only modification I can actually see, except that the feed lips have apparently been modified a little bit. That's all there is to it. I have two of these from Ropertson. I have three of the Mekars, and I have the one original magazine. Now, as far as I can tell, that makes me extremely fortunate because the Mekar production magazines ran out right after I ordered these, and no one has been able to find them since. These magazines have been in and out of stock once or twice in the past couple months and selling for like $60 each. Ridiculous. And they're basically unobtainium. These, we'll see if they do their job, then they will be very good. So let's go out to the range and take a look. All right, we're at the range. I have not fired this yet, so this is going to be the first shots with the original magazine. Obviously, the magazine works. All right, so let's start with the Mekar production magazines. These are supposedly production 32. This is number 2, which was solid. And we have the bolt hold open, but there's still a round in the chamber. That's the production magazine. Plates. We've got 3 of the Mekar production magazines, so we're going to go ahead and do that all the way through. No problems with that magazine. And we have one more. No problems with that magazine. Quite a fun gun to shoot. So these, the nickel ones, these are the Mekar 380 magazines that have been modified by Ropertson's Trading Post. And remember, the 10-round pinned magazines had problems according to Reddit. So I ordered 2 of these, and we're going to test them out. No issues so far. That one dropped the hammer, or dropped the slide, which hasn't happened so far, but... no problems. We're going to reload the Robertsons because that's the big issue people have, and come back. This is the magazine number 2 of the Met Guard that locked open with 1 round left. So we're going to go ahead and try that again. One round left. All right. So that magazine, I'm going to have to file the hold open just a little bit. And these are the modified Ropertson Trading Post magazines, once again. No problems. And that magazine, again, dropped the slide release when I slammed it. I don't know what's up with that. No issues. So, guess I'm going to have to go back to Reddit and tell people what's up. All right, once again, Beretta Cheetah, Model 81. This is the 32 ACP surplus police pistols. These things are a joy to shoot. This is a lot of fun. 32 can be a little pricey sometimes, but if you reload it, it's dirt cheap. And this shoots really well. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Magazines are hard to come by. The Ropertson's Trading Post converted magazines, so far as I can tell, they're good to go. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit PayPal, hit Patreon, do all the stuff you know. Have a good one.